Okay, perfect. I actually asked to do the next introductions because they mean a lot to me. So Cynthia Bolden is going to be one of the next guests, and what I can say about her is that she embodies so much of what this company stands for. I was very new here. I did not know Cynthia, and she stood with me in the front of the room and held my hand while I cried and told my testimony, and I didn't even know her. And so to me, I always look to her because she is just an amazing human being. But that being said, I am going to tell you guys a little bit about where she is in her life. She is, excuse me, she is an herbalist and a health minister with over 30 years of experience. She is the owner of Good Nutrition in Oxford, Mississippi. Her goal in life is to help as many people as possible to see how good they can really feel. And I can hear her saying that, how good they really feel. She's a senior officer with Partner Co., a 2024 Power Ranker. She is number 19 in the world, number 13 in North America, and she just joined our 2025 Wellness Council. So it is my honor to welcome Cynthia. But Cynthia, before I turn it over to you, I'm going to welcome your partner in crime as well, if that's okay. So with Cynthia, immediately following is going to be Michelle McKay. Michelle has been a nurse for over 35 years. She is an RN. She has a BSN and an MBA. She's worked mostly at end of life care. But when I talked to Michelle, she said, and it just hit me just right. She said, but now I'm focused on life. She is a CEO with Partner Co., number 4 in the world, number 3 in North America. She also just joined our 2025 Wellness Council. She has one of the fastest growing teams in the entire company. Her team grew to 6,800 in 2024 alone. She has numerous teammates in the power ranking in the US and 2 in Canada's top 10. And she is going to teach us all her secrets on recruiting, converting, team building, and leadership. So without further ado, Cynthia Bolden and Michelle McKay, I'm so excited that you guys are here to pour into us. Thank you. Oh, you're muted, Cynthia. Is she co-host, Sarah?
She is. Let me.
She's got it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, because I was like, really? All right, well, way to go. Thank you so much, Brittany. It is awesome being here. But before I get started on the segment that I was asked to talk about, I want to say kudos. This has been awesome. This is every speaker, everything has just been top notch. So thank you for this. I am actually setting my little timer because you told me about 15. I think I take it down to 10. We've heard some of the things that some people have already spoken that I was going to talk about. So I'm going to set my own personal timer here. So here we go. First of all, you know me, Brittany told you all about me, but what I want to dive right into is it's just the perfect time of being where we are with Partner Co. I am going to talk from the experience of a health minister right now. I'm guided a lot by my faith. That's just what guides me. I am so thankful for nutrition. I'm so thankful for health, which makes me so thankful for Partner Co. As a health minister, in its simplest words, I just love the fact that we can help people know that they are spirit, soul, and body, and it all goes together. It's not one without the other. And this platform that I have in Oxford, Mississippi, and now all over the world, it gives me the chance to talk about that and share this and help many people along their way. But I tried to write notes. I usually don't do notes, and I see they're not going to work again. So I'm just going to kind of give it to you straight from my heart. Things that I think that can be very encouraging, very inspiring, and things that can help you. When you think about our system of growth, or when you think about the drops, there is a component accord on the drops or with the drops that's actually our approved food list. Okay. That's kind of what I want to talk about, the beauty of the approved food list, because that's what I look at it, the gift and the beauty of the approved food list. When you look at the word wellness, we are in the wellness business. So when you look up wellness, it simply states the act of practicing healthy habits on a daily basis. Is that not our system? Is that not the slenderized system where we get to practice healthy habits on a daily basis to attain better physical and mental health? That's the goal here, guys, to attain and feed this body. That's a gift that we have been given, that we can put this in our bodies along with approved food list to feed our cells, because this is what I like to say. All of us have cells, right? And you are the only one that houses your cells. They are dependent on you. And I am telling you, they want to be fed good. And when you feed them good, they respond by treating you good. Okay. Now, when you think about it, I hear people myself, and I hear it all the time, and they say, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that. But let's just break down that the actual, not break it down, but let's just talk about it a little bit, the approved food list. What's on it? Lean protein, veggies, fruits, seeds, nuts, and drinking our water. This is something I want to leave some nuggets and add value to something that can help you do better, because that's what we're here to do. We're constantly here to grow and to do better and better and better. I always like to say, my first thing is I want to lead with love, but when you lead with love, you want to tell the truth. And what I want you to think about, protein, we hear about it. Most people know about protein. We know the importance of it, and we know to get it in our diet. But when it comes to fruits and vegetables, what will you hear? Oh, I don't like vegetables. Fruits, okay. And then we go through this thing about what's good or bad. So I just want to talk about veggies for a minute to kind of help your mind a little. Think of it this way. Veggies and vegetables are your builders. So we constantly want to be building something because we get to build something. So I look at vegetables as your builders and fruits as your cleansers, okay? So you think about that. We have no problem using soap and water on the outside, so we don't want to have a problem using our food and drinking water on the inside. Start looking at your green things. The greener you are, the cleaner you are. So sometimes it's best to look at it, or here's a way to look at it. If you don't like a vegetable, pick another one. Think of it that way, because we don't want to get in the habit of thinking what I don't like, because once you start thinking it, and whatever you think a lot about, you start acting it out, okay? So if this had to have a title, it would be more about mindset nutrition, having that mindset. See, 20% is the actual doing of it. 80% is the mindset. So we want to jump into the mindset of, is that I get to pick vegetables. I get to inquire a taste for vegetables, or vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Now, this diet alone, it is a low glycemic diet, and we hear about that. And what does that really mean? In a nutshell, these are the better foods to help our cells respond to us from the inside to the outside. So this is what I want you to think about. I'm getting ready to say it. I usually wait to the end. How good can you really feel? But it might come up a couple of times. So when you think about this particular diet that's been set along with the drops, because we've heard a lot about the drops. So let's just think about the food list. It is not a don't list. It is a approved food list. So look at food as your medicine. So we hear out in the community a lot, oh, and no reflection on doctors, only positive. I'm only using this as what I hear in my store and when people come to me. There's a complaint about, I keep going to the doctor and I keep this and I keep that. Well, I always like to say, again, lead it in love, is that how about using your first medicine in your refrigerator? How about using your first medicine around the aisles of the grocery store on the outer out part? What about your broccolis and all these different things that's allowed to help our cells and help our bodies build? Again, if you don't like one, pick another, but don't think about it. Why don't you start with your thoughts and start with what you like. If you like green beans, eat a lot of them. Just eat a lot of them. Okay, and then be thankful. Now, I do want to add this. Whatever you put in your mouth, be thankful. Gratitude and thanksgiving really helps the digestive system a lot, okay? You want your digestive system happy. We talked about the product part, but let's talk about that mind. You do not want to put something in your mouth and say, oh, I know I don't need this, or what, this is good for me or not good for me. It's the attitude. You want to get the information, but make sure that the information leads to revelation. It's 200 and some people on this call. We all will probably pick and eat something different, and that's okay. Under the approved food list, our taste buds are just different. Some people, we heard somebody that can eat out all the time. I personally eat from home. That's just, I'm in my kitchen. We hear somebody, people on the go, maybe they do things of a faster state. So what I like here is that it's not a right or a wrong. It's just what your desire is. But still staying on program. So really quick, I just want to say some things and then wrap it up in just a second. So listen to some of these thoughts on how to think when it comes to actually your body. Remember now, your body is a gift. Get excited about your body. It is a gift to you and for you on this earth. So listen to this. The body knows what to do. Listen, the body knows what to do when it's given what it was made to have. You don't give a dog cat food or cat dog food. We must start taking responsibilities, and we are by sitting here listening to all this great teaching and helping others. We must take responsibility that we get to choose in what we put in our mouth. And thank God for the approved food list, because and we have help and we have all these tools and instruments now to get the help where we can stand up and say, you know what, hold our heads up and our shoulders back, and we can get excited about mixing our drops in this food list and have great results as we've seen. But here's the thing. Nobody sent for sickness. Remember this. You didn't send for it. So when you think about it this way, the body knows what to do when it's giving the God-given things that it was made to have, okay? So if it can get sick by not having what it needed, how much more can it feel and get better by getting what it was made to have, along with the drops? So again, nutrition. When people come to you, here's another one. We hear people say all the time, I hear people say, now it's not a diet. All you have to do is do this. And it's a lot of explaining. And I am with explaining. I've been explaining 30 years in health and nutrition. And I'm with it, but I also know that I have a side of me that's a little like a little tap, 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 like, come on, we can do better than this. I kind of got that personality a little bit too. So when I say this, listen to this. When they say diet, all diet is, we want to be smart about what we're doing. Diet is just your water and food intake. Society has made diet be the wicked word, right? Everybody, oh, what kind of diet? I don't want no diet. I don't want. Yes, you do, because if you don't have a diet, you're not going to eat. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna wrap it up. That was my timer. So diet does not have to be the ugly word, but let's make it a good word. So this is how we'll say it now. When somebody asks us about our approved food list and what we're doing, we just say that we're on a healthy diet. Hey, Cynthia, is it a diet? I'm on a healthy diet, because I understand that diet means your food and your water intake, and that's it. We're not here to treat, cure, diagnose, for sure. We're not here to even try to get rid of disease. We are here and planted here. And this company offers us all of the tools to do it, to help people build health. And that's what it's going to be about. Not about stopping disease. Don't get in that arena. Just only talk about building health. And I'll close with this. And I don't want to mess it up. Hey, Michelle, I'll close with this. This is the deal. Let's pretend, use your imagination really quick. So come on, let's go fast. Use your imagination. Let's pretend that health is light, but health is light, just like a light bulb. And sickness is darkness. Are you with me? Light is health. Sickness is darkness. Do you have me? Yes, you do. So when you walk in a dark room, you do not try to figure out how to get light in it. You just turn on the light, okay? So what am I saying? Cynthia, what is the analogy here, and what are you saying? Light always run darkness out, right? So if light is health and darkness is light is health and the disease is darkness. That's what I should have said. Disease is darkness. If light can run out darkness, then what we want to do is put that same light when it comes to health, and guess what it can run out? It can run out disease. So remember this, we're not here to get rid of disease, but what we are here, you get rid of disease by creating health. And that's what these products do. That's what our approved food list does. We are here, what? To simply help our bodies by creating health. And when we set the stage to create health, the body will know what to do and it would take it from there. So anyway, thank you so much for my time. It's always a pleasure to talk and leave value and nuggets when it comes to health and good nutrition. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you so much, Cynthia.
Thank you so much. I had to little brag on Cynthia too, because we met her several years ago at a Jackson Super Saturday. I think Allison sat beside her over there, and we didn't know she was from Oxford, which and Michelle's there from Oxford too. But that being a rebel, that's God's country, so we naturally gravitated toward each other. But she has been an inspiration for me and Allison for several years, and we just want to thank you so much for being there for us, Cynthia.